Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Tuesday, July 28th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman leaders are sharing how strategic partnerships and grant funding helped move major community projects forward. Plus, ALDOT is giving residents a closer look at plans to widen Highway 69 and replace the St. Bernard Bridge. And the Cullman Tribune is launching a new tool to give residents a real-time look at weather conditions across the county. All this, plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman leaders shared the city's economic development success story with professionals from across Alabama during the Economic Development Association of Alabama Summer Conference in Point Clear. Mayor Woody Jacobs and former Cullman Economic Development Agency Director Dale Greer joined Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs Director Kenneth Boswell for a presentation titled Partnership to Strengthen Alabama Communities, a Cullman Case Study. The session highlighted projects completed through partnerships involving the city, ADECA, and other organizations. Examples included Depot Park, road improvements connected to Ray House expansion, and an aviation workforce development project at Cullman Regional Airport. Depot Park received $500,000 in federal grant support and now hosts major events including Chris Kendall Market, Oktoberfest, and the Alabama Strawberry Festival. The airport project combined a $1 million grant with a partnership involving Wallace State Community College and Martin Aviation, creating a maintenance hangar, jobs, and aviation training opportunities. Greer and Jacobs encouraged communities to contact ADECA early, remain flexible, and develop clear plans and cost estimates before applying for funding. Boswell said Cullman's experience offers other communities a strong example of how grant-supported projects can create long-term regional benefits. The Alabama Department of Transportation will hold a public meeting August 5th to provide an update on plans to widen Alabama Highway 69 and replace the St. Bernard Bridge in Cullman. The meeting will be held from 4 to 6 p.m. at East Elementary School located at 608 4th Avenue Southeast. Residents, property owners, and other interested parties will be able to review project maps, speak with ALDOT representatives, and submit comments on the proposed improvements. The project would replace the existing bridge near St. Bernard Drive and widen portions of Highway 69. ALDOT has also released renderings showing the proposed bridge and roadway changes. Those unable to attend can review project information and submit comments online through ALDOT's public involvement website. Visitors should select the public meeting schedule, choose Cullman County, and then select the Highway 69 widening and bridge replacement project. ALDOT said the meeting is part of its public involvement process before the project moves forward. The Cullman Tribune has launched Tribune Weather Command, a local public service platform designed to help residents see real-time conditions across Cullman County. The website brings live weather cameras, current conditions, radar, outage information, storm shelter locations, safety resources, and important emergency numbers together in one place. The goal is not to replace official alerts from the National Weather Service, Cullman County EMA, or local emergency agencies. Instead, the platform gives residents another way to see what conditions look like on the ground before traveling, picking up children, or checking roads after a storm. The Tribune has also received a commitment from a delegate to sponsor 36 additional weather cameras across the county. Once installed, those cameras will provide live views from communities throughout Cullman County and help residents monitor severe weather, flooding, fog, winter conditions, traffic, and major events. Tribune Weather Command is intended to make local weather information easier to access before, during and after storms. The platform is available at tribuneweathercommand.com. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Hanceville football is entering a new era with a new head coach and renewed optimism after a winless season. Sports is next. Welcome back. Hanceville football is entering the 2026 season with new leadership and renewed optimism following a winless campaign last year. Former offensive coordinator Cody Sellers took over as head coach less than 6 weeks before the season after Levi Estes stepped down. Sellers said players have responded with strong effort, increased participation, and a growing sense of excitement around the program. He will call both the offensive and defensive plays, drawing on previous experience as a defensive coordinator. The Bulldogs' defense allowed more than 66 points per game last season, but Sellers said the unit has shown significant improvement during summer workouts. Linebacker and quarterback Jackson Sellers returns after missing last season with a torn ACL. Hanceville also expects its secondary to be a team strength. Jackson Sellers and Xavier Malcolm are competing for the starting quarterback job, giving the Bulldogs two different offensive styles. The offensive and defensive lines also returned several players who gained valuable experience as freshmen. Sellers said the offense will use multiple formations designed around the team's strengths. Hanceville faces a challenging new region that includes Aniana, Etowah, and Susan Moore. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, the Cullman County Public Library is celebrating Harry Potter's birthday with games, trivia, costumes, and more. And Mopars by the Lake raised $4,000 to help provide weekend meals for Cullman County children. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Pentastar South Car Club's annual Mopars by the Lake Car Show raised $4,000 this year for secret meals for hungry children. Organizer Brenda Allison said the event's success depends on local sponsors, including the Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealership, Alabama Credit Union, Napa Auto Parts, Advance Auto Parts, and West Cullman Electric. Allison said the cause became personal during her years as a teacher when students often came to her classroom asking for crackers, Pop-Tarts, or anything else to eat. Secret Meals provides discreet weekend food packs to students facing food insecurity. The packs are placed in students' backpacks while they are away from the classroom to protect their privacy. All money raised in Cullman County stays local to support area students. A donation of $140 can provide weekend meals for one child for an entire school year. Critter Crew is helping families kick off the new school year with a back-to-school nature quest at Sportsman's Lake Park. The event will be held Saturday, August 1st from 9 to 10 a.m. and will include a guided nature walk outdoor exploration, and Nature Quest Bingo. Organizers say the activities are designed to encourage creative play and help children develop a greater appreciation for nature. Participants will also have opportunities to win prizes during a bingo activity. Registration is $15 per person, and the first 5 participants to sign up will receive a special surprise. Sportsman Lake Park is located at 1544 Sportsman Lake Road Northwest in Cullman. More information about the event, Critter Crew, and its wildlife ambassadors is available through the Critter Crew Facebook page or at crittercrew.edu. The Shirley Burden Public Library in Hanceville recently welcomed educators from the Alabama Department of Archives and History for a hands-on lesson about fossils and artifacts. Education curators Christian Weismilek and Richard Trammell presented lasting impressions, fossils and artifacts as part of the library's summer programming. Children examined Native American pottery, arrowheads, and fossils while learning how artifacts reveal the way people lived. Presenters also explained the difference between artifacts, which are made or used by people, and fossils, which preserve evidence of living things. Trammell read Fossils Tell Stories by Yuri Kim and invited children to answer questions about dinosaurs and prehistoric life. Participants later searched for and identified replica artifacts, enjoyed snacks, and received toy dinosaurs. The program supported this year's summer reading theme, Unearth a Story. The Cullman County Public Library is inviting young witches, wizards, and muggles to celebrate the birthday of Harry Potter. The fictional character created by British author J.K. Rowling was born July 31, 1980, according to the 7-book fantasy series. The library's celebration will include Harry Potter-themed games, activities, and trivia testing fans' knowledge of the wizarding world. Goodie bags will also be available while supplies last. Attendees are encouraged to dress as their favorite character and bring their best Potterverse knowledge for the event. The birthday celebration will begin at 10 a.m. Friday, July 31st at the Cullman County Public Library. The library is located at 200 Clark Street Northeast in Cullman. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Gary Anthony Miller, 60, of Bremen, passed away Thursday, July 23rd. Funeral service was yesterday. Sister Jane Estelle Bishop, OSB, passed away Thursday, July 23rd. Reception of the body with Vespers of the Dead will be Thursday, July 30th at 4:45 p.m., followed by visitation until 7 p.m. The Mass of Christian burial will be Friday, July 31st at 10 a.m., with burial in the monastery cemetery to follow. All liturgies and visitation will be held in Sacred Heart Monastery Chapel. Mac Soilo, 72, of Falkville, passed away Thursday, July 23rd. Visitation will be Sunday, July 26th from noon to 2 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home, followed by funeral service. Burial will be at Union Hill Cemetery. Chloe Jeanette Owens, 86 of Cullman, passed away Friday, July 24th. Visitation will be Sunday, July 26th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home, followed by funeral service. Burial will be at Cullman City Cemetery. Funeral service for Orestes Mandawe Renices, 77, will be Saturday, August 1st at 3 p.m. at 318 County Road 811 in Cullman. Josephine Runell Thomas, 81, passed away Friday, July 24th. Graveside services will be Wednesday, July 29th at 2 p.m. at Fairview West Cemetery. Holly Ann Tucker, 43, passed away Wednesday, July 22nd. A celebration of life ceremony will be Saturday, September 19th. The location will be announced at a later date. Huey Wayne Hilburn, 84, passed away Friday, July 24th. Visitation will be Tuesday, July 28th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Northbrook Baptist Church, followed by funeral service. A celebration of life graveside service will be at Cullman City Cemetery. Judy Freeman Anderson, 69, passed away Thursday, July 23rd. Funeral service was yesterday. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Dangerous heat remains the main weather concern across Cullman County today. Patchy to locally dense fog could reduce visibility during the morning commute. Drivers should slow down, use low beam headlights, and allow extra time to travel. A heat advisory remains in effect through 7 p.m. with afternoon temperatures reaching the mid to upper 90s. Heat index values could climb between 100 and 109 degrees. Residents should drink plenty of water, limit strenuous outdoor activity, take frequent breaks, and check on elderly neighbors or anyone without reliable air conditioning. Never leave children or pets unattended inside a vehicle. A few strong thunderstorms could also develop this evening, mainly across northeast Alabama. Any storms that form could produce damaging winds, frequent lightning, and heavy rainfall. Residents should remain weather aware and have multiple ways to receive warnings. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.